Welcome back to Valley News Live. We're taking a look up in Grand Forks where that wind is blowing. It's blowing for much of the area. We've seen wind gusts of around 15 miles an hour for much of the day. And here in Fargo, no exception. Our wind is currently blowing at 16 miles an hour out of the southeast. The temperature is 24 degrees. We currently have clear skies, but we could see some clouds fill in just a little bit. And that wind making it feel like 11 degrees. And here is a look at that satellite and radar. We saw those clouds for much of the day. They're currently pushing up to the northeast, but in the southwest, we could see some more of those clouds fill in. And of course, that mixed precipitation up in the Devil's Lake Basin, thanks to that warm temperatures we've seen for much of the day. Again, wind speeds about 15 to 20 miles an hour for much of the area. It's dying down a little bit for folks in the north, but we saw some pretty gusty winds for much of the day. And because it's out of the south, we brought many warm temperatures to our area for today. We saw those temperatures in those mid to upper 20s for much of the day. Things are starting to cool off a little bit now. Oaks sitting at 18 degrees, a cold spot right now. Now, as we move through the evening hours rather, we're going to continue seeing that freezing rain and some snow mixed in, push north into Canada, and much of our area could be spared. We'll see some mixed precipitation flurries for much of the early evening and into the nighttime hours, and that will start to move out into Canada, and that wind will start to fade a little bit as we reach toward morning. Now, as we reach toward morning, we'll see some snow pop up briefly in the south, and that'll fade pretty quickly as we move toward your lunchtime. That wind will be pretty calm at lunchtime as well. And those temperatures, look at that, a lot of 30s, even a 32 up on the board, and that's a trend we're going to continue seeing throughout much of the day tomorrow. A lot of us could see some temperatures above freezing. Now, as we move toward your evening, we're going to see some fog start to appear out in the west, and that'll push south as some snow pushes north from the south. So now this snow, pretty light, just kind of a nuisance snow, just a little dusting, not much in the way of accumulation there. And tomorrow afternoon, we'll see those temperatures around freezing for a lot of folks, even some above freezing like Wadena here, and a little bit colder out to the northwest, Langdon there at 25 degrees. And if we see some breaks in the clouds, we could get above freezing here in Fargo. We'll start the day about 25 and work our way up to just to freezing at 4 o'clock. But if those breaks in the clouds are long enough, we could hit above freezing. Now, take a look at this blue jay enjoying a nice little snack there. Thank you, Lori, for that photo. Now, this next week, we still have pretty calm conditions. Martin Luther King, a bit mild on Monday, but we still reach just to our average temperature on Wednesday, 18 degrees, with a couple rounds of snow possible.
Well, that 32, 31,
not all that bad.
I'm enjoying that definitely, exactly. No matter what. Jim, thank you so